Keegan, have you ever seen somebody's mask break at paintball?
So I have not seen any mask break. I think the more common thing is just for a mask to come off or up.
Yep. So that's why we have the chin straps that we have to wear now to really kind of solve that issue and keep masks on people's faces. But I think that is still a concern for a lot of parents and a lot of like newer players out there is the lens really going to protect me? Now there's some stuff that we've seen at field, such as this thing called a Mexican standoff, where if two players get really angry at each other, they just shoot each other a lot, repeatedly, usually in the face so that they can't even see each other.
Yeah.
It can be a lot going on. There's usually a lot of yelling, a lot of anger going on. People generally cool down and hug it out afterward. It's just kind of a heat of the moment thing. But, you know, that can be concerning as a new player, too, if you happen to catch that and see that one day. So today we would really like to just really stress test a lens in a mask to see, is it going to protect you? Is it going to stand up to the test of what paintball is? And, you know, ball is flying at you at about 280 feet per second, so we really need to know, is it really going to work?
The one thing that I would like to note before we get into it, though, is this is actually our cheapest mask that we have in the store, coming in at $24.95. It's the V-Force Armor Mask. It still does meet regulations for the lens and how it's going to protect you. However, some of the higher-end masks may protect you better than one like this.
So with that all in mind, guys, we're going to head out back. We're going to shoot this thing and see how much it can take.
Alright guys, so we currently have this V-Force Armor Mask. This mask retails for $24.95. So it is our cheapest mask that we have in the shop right now. And we're going to see if we can break it. It's a single pane lens, so it's not going to be dual pane.
But that single pane is still regulation. It'll be as durable as the others, so...
Yeah, so we are going to be shooting GI field paint. This is the hardest paint that we could find. We decided to shoot field paint over like a tournament or 5-star paint because of the fact that the paint is so brittle that every time we shoot the mask, the paint will just break and it won't have a chance of bouncing, hitting harder, or anything like that. So let's get right into it, guys. All right, guys, we are currently 20 feet out from the mask. We decided on 20 feet solely because of the fact that 20 feet is a normal amount for a field to say that that is the closest you can shoot a player from. So we decided that would be a fair amount to shoot the mask from.
And just so you guys can see, we've got it at 20. We have it marked with a ball here, so we know exactly how far we are. Want to get into it, Keegan?
Let's do it. All right, guys, so we have this pristine Prime XTS here. This is currently on our used gear site, as well as this First Strike 88 with a Pro V2 reg. We're gonna throw it over the chrono real quick and see where we're at. 278, 271, 280, 283. All right, I'm gonna set the chrono down here. And we're gonna take a couple shots at it. Hopefully I don't miss. All right, that's the first hopper. Let's try to wipe it off a bit. Let's see, we got some cardboard here. See if there's any damage. That's a lot of paint. It's kind of fun. It's all gooey, but I
don't see any structural damage.
Neither am I. Yeah, no damage yet. So let's throw another hopper through it.
All right, hopper number 2. Here we go. Meaty guy Doug's gonna shoot.
Show us that damage, Doug. See if there's any damage to it. All right, so that's nearly 500 balls into the lens directly.
I don't see any structural damage here, Keegs.
Neither am I. Third hopper, we're gonna go ahead and just finish this first bag and then complete that bag before we show you the damage again. So getting into it, gonna kneel down.
Thing's taking a beating.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to hit that left side of the lens there, just directly in the center. Another hopper, here we go.
Don't shoot my butt, Keegs.
Well, I will.
Look at that sucker. Think you're funny? Man, oh man, guys. This thing's tough. What do you say we wipe it off a little bit?
Yeah, the one thing I'd like to point out though, that's half a case and not a single break from this marker.
Not a single one, huh?
Not a single one.
Keegs, I'm not seeing anything wrong with this thing, man.
Yeah, me neither. Well, for the rest of it, I guess we'll just have to get closer.
Oh, get closer? I like that idea. I like the way you think.
What do you say, 10 feet?
10 feet, sounds good.
All right, guys, let me just show you real quick before Doug starts shooting what we're doing for content here. It's getting dark. He's got his mirrored lens here. I'm here with the clear lens, thankfully. But we're both risking our phones. We're trying to get that close up with Doug's phone as well as mine for the light, just so that you guys have a chance of seeing what's going on. But we just moved to 10 feet away. Doug's about to just rip straight into it.
This thing is gonna get wrecked.
Yeah.
Ready, Keegan?
Let's see it.
Guys, I would like to point out, so we just switched out tanks. This is my personal tank now. This is a Ninja SL2 77 cubic inch tank. Previously, we had that 88 on there. We got 1,200 rounds off of the MacDev Prime XDS on an 88.
We could have gotten a bit more out of it too. Yeah. We just figured we'd swap tanks so we didn't have to do it mid-hopper.
Yeah, if you were in a life or death game situation, you could have finished more paint, but we want the velocity to stay consistent for the sake of the video.
Yeah.
So here at Punishers, we just like to destroy stuff. All right, Keegan, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on, let's inspect that.
Yeah.
Shot it off the hinges.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna grab the light here.
Yep.
Let's get in there. That looks like a broken lens, sir.
Yes, sir, it is. Crack right through the side of it, but that broke at the hinge. That didn't break where we expected it to.
So, you know what I think that was a pressure break, where there was so much force being put onto the lens that's just where it decided to release the energy. That was just the breaking point, I guess.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like cracking directly through where the shots were coming from, but that energy had to go somewhere. So I would say that was about, because that hopper is pretty much depleted, so that was roughly 1,400 rounds, first from 20 feet, then from 10 feet to destroy a lens.
That's a lot of force. Most of the time you're only taking one, maybe two shots into the mask.
Yeah, unless you're in a Mexican standoff, but even then you're good for about a hopper and then people generally stop, so.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so, well, let's go inside and recap.
Waiting on Doug to come through this door. Should I scare him? Ah!
Jesus.
Damn. That didn't work as well as I thought it would.
This thing has some weight to it.
Woo! It's dripping, getting in there quick.
All right.
Jeez.
This is a lot better. Wow, holy.
Woo!
Look at the strap, dude. Look at all this.
That is a lot of paint.
It looks like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
It really does.
That looks like Lucky Charms milk.
Yeah. Woo! That's like some Lucky Charms marshmallows, dude. Someone ordered marshmallow only? Look at all that shell.
So if we get a look in.
Boom. Let's see. So yeah, it just broke right at not the hinge, but kind of the point where it attaches to the mask.
That's probably where like the most pressure is built in the mask, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, the structure of the rest of it seems to have held up, but we were really only aiming for the lens. So.
Yeah, and it actually broke on the side that I was dumping most of, when I was shooting it, I was hitting right about there.
I was doing that too, because it was closer to the camera side.
Yeah, so it broke on the side that we hit it at.
That's nuts.
1,400 shots with field paint, and it'll break.
Well, guys,
apparently.
That does it for this one. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what else we should break next time. So now you know your mask has you protected when you're playing paintball. We have a ton of options over here at Punishers Paintball for you to grab.
Quick run through. We got grills, profilers, KLRs, CMDs. We have E-flexes, push unites, ProFlexes. We have just about everything that you guys could want.
So guys, remember, if you want any of the masks here on this wall, you can get them at punisherspb.com. Thanks for joining us for this video. Drop a like, drop a comment. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on all social media. We'll catch you in the next video.